Right. Oh, need to turn that down. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. That's still bad. You all right?
Yeah, I'm sound. Conor, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Just trying to see if everything's working. I think we're all good. Yeah, the last game of the season, Leeds United taking on Southampton. So I hope you're all doing well anyway. Get your likes in and all that good stuff. Remind me as well to actually start the stream because we've got to do this keep score thing basically where we start it and you know the score count goes. Yeah.
Is this live now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great, Conor. Yeah, I am looking forward to this. You know, I know there's still a very slight chance that we can get up today. Very, very slight chance. I don't expect it, but I think from a positive point of view, we've got to treat this game as one of potential 4 more games that we've got to play in.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned today, it's about really trying to get ourselves into a run of form, getting that confidence back that we had, you know, not so long ago. And for me, that's the objective of the game today. You know, if we can get some kind of form and that confidence back, then that really gives us a chance to go into the next 2 games in a very positive frame of mind. We're looking for a good win today. You know,
Yeah,
a really good performance in. Doesn't matter about the amount of goals going in, but I'd be extremely, extremely happy with a 2-0 win. I think that'd be great. Put us in good stead for the next couple of games coming up.
Yeah, Paul said, how confident are you guys feeling? Yeah, brother's over there in the corner as well. But I think it's one of those today where, I mean, annoyingly, he has put out the same lineup. He's put out not the same lineup. Glenn Kamara's gone in. He's got Archie. He's obviously got
you know, on the bench, isn't he?
Is he? Oh, is it Sam? Is it Sam Byram? Right. Okay. Yeah, so Sam Byram. Yeah. Sam Byram's right back. Centre back's normal. Firpo.
Yeah.
Gruev, Kamara, and then he's gone Somerville, Rutter, Nonto, Perot. Now, I don't know what more Joseph has to do, but it is what it is. It's the end of the season. It is what it, look, he's never going to start him. He's never going to play him. I mean, we've not had a chat about this so far, but he's never going to play him. He's never going to start him. It's not going to happen, I don't think, at all. And you're probably going to see him going out on loan next season, to be quite honest with you anyway. So why would you stick around if you're him? And I presume in this game, not to be too negative, but I presume he'll just take Pro off after 65 minutes anyway. We know it's coming.
Yeah, it's a bit predictable that way, isn't it? I mean, I'm disappointed as well because I feel that with that kind of setup and the player that Joseph is and the player that we've seen, let's remember that he's come up against Chelsea, you know, and he scored 2 excellent goals against Chelsea. So we know we can do it. He can do it against quality opposition, and that's what we're looking for today. So I'm disappointed in that. All we've got to do is trust in Farker for the time being, haven't we? You know, for the first, we know it's going to be a 60-minute substitution at best. His form usually says that it's 75 minutes before he makes a substitution.
Yeah.
Let's hope it comes a bit early if we need to make it today. You know, and he's probably looking at the numbers as well. You know, I think Joseph has delivered when he's been on the pitch, but he's looking at Perot contributing 12 or 13 goals. Maybe he's just going to push him further forwards and plays an outright centre forward today. Let's hope so.
Ryan said, I've had 4 pints and it's only midday. Don't judge me.
Go for it, Ryan.
But I don't. I think there's still probably a lot of Leeds fans who, weirdly, are hoping something happen. It's out of my mind completely.
Yeah,
it's completely got like I'm not even computing it and thinking to myself, it's a thing. It's just gone for me.
Me too.
They're making it a big thing on here as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be an absolute miracle, wouldn't it? You know, I'm expecting Ipswich to knock 3 or 4 past Huddersfield today, so it'd be an absolute miracle. But these things happen in football, and I think that's what fans are probably grasping onto. You know, and you know, in his beer haze, probably that's what Ryan's hoping for as well.
Yeah, 100%. What are you thinking anyway?
Well, just on that note, some people, I've seen a lot of people commenting saying it's like a player friendly, and I thought I don't really like that. It's like we were talking about yesterday, weren't we, Dad? Saying it's still. I mean, I've actually been excited all week. It's a very small chance. Obviously, that we're going to get automatic. We all know that. But it's a chance to put in a cracking performance and to set it up for this like mini tournament of a player run. And yeah, the Perot starting's frustrating. Why wouldn't you take a gamble? Obviously, you wouldn't change things around at the back too much, would you, with Murray and stuff? That's risky. But for me, he's just not going to offer much. And I might eat my words there. But yeah, it's a bit if they don't put in a good performance, like you're questioning these players a bit, like why on earth did he not turn up again? After the back of that last defeat, you know what I mean?
Well, they need to stand up for themselves. It's okay talking about Farker. He plays a big part in all of this because he picks the team. He decides on the tactics that they play. But at the end of the day, it's all down to the players on the pitch, and they've got to turn up today.
Yeah.
We had the first game of the season. It seemed like a long, long, long time ago, didn't it? When we played against Cardiff. This is effectively the last game of the domestic season. They need to be signing off here today with a performance that's going to please the fans. That's really going to set us up for the next couple of games.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, let's be honest. If this does go against all expectations and we are promoted automatically today, the beers will be out.
Of course, bloody hell, Leeds will be just absolutely thronging away.
Yeah. Currently, I'm on the coffee.
Yeah, I can't see it, to be honest. I don't like. For me, it's just dress rehearsal. I do think it is a bit of a dress rehearsal for the playoffs. I know it's not something that we want to look at, but I don't think there's many Leeds fans will be expecting it, to be honest. I'd be shocked if there's many Leeds fans, and obviously people in the comment section are thinking the same as well, but I don't think I don't think many will be thinking
all
that.
Those fans down at Ellen Road would have been looking at this right at the start of the season when the fixtures were released and thinking there could be something on that last game of the season against Southampton. I think most of us were probably thinking, could it be, the game that decides automatic promotion between the two teams? I don't think we expected it to be quite like this, but we always knew there was something resting on this game. It's very, very slight now. We know that. It's a very, very slight hope. But for me, like you said just a few moments ago, Conor, it's not now about that. It's about really using this game as a chance to get back into form, to build that confidence, and really, it's a platform really for the next two games. That's why I'm looking at it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think it's going to be very similar to that. I think.
What about the game itself then? Obviously, I've watched Southampton a few times this season. I think they're a really good outfit. Fourth place suggests that as well. It's going to be a tough game for us this today, I think.
I think it will. I'm going for a draw. Scored 1-1. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be bullish and say 2-0 to Leeds.
2-0. 2-1 Leeds.
Yeah.
2-1 Leeds also.
Okay. Focusing on you here, Dad.
Ipswich game, I'm going to say 3-0 Ipswich.
Yeah, I'm going to go a bit bigger than that. Last year, apparently, they were already up, weren't they? Did they get something like 96 points or something like that last year in League One? They're going to equal that today, aren't they, with a win? So I'm kind of expecting probably, I think they'll be Exeter 6-0 on the final game of the season. So, 3 or 4, certainly. Anyway, we're not bothered about Ipswich. It's about Leeds now. I'm just looking forward to the next few games.
Yeah.
What pitch look now?
Well, if you don't know anyway, it is Melier, Byron Road on Ampadu, Firpo, Kamara and Gruev in the middle. And then you've got Nonso, Rutter, Somerville, Perot. And then on the bench, Cresswell, Cooper, Anthony, Shack, Gray, Gelhart, Roberts and Joseph. Zabar said, here we go, everyone. It's about to start. And that's a strong team for Sam. It's a good team, isn't it?
It is a good team.
McCarthy, Walker-Peters, Bellis, Bednarek, Stevens, Ariba, Down, Smallburn, and then it's a front three in it. Oh, Ryan Manning. It's a bit weird. Ryan Manning, normally a left back, someone who Leeds were interested in. That's very odd.
Yeah.
And to say they've got Stevens, who's a centre back at left back, it's a bit weird.
Yeah. I mean, my thoughts before kickoff really, it's that we really start on the front foot here, Conor. We've really got to start on the front. We've got to be bouncing on those heels. We've got to be really up for this game now. It's the last game of the domestic season. These want to be signing off. They want to be giving the fans something.
Yeah.
And we really do need to be starting this on fire. I just don't want any. Well, we've missed that zip, haven't we, over the last few games? We've just not shown it. And there you can see quite clearly they're up for it as well. So they're
look at the results. Something. Look at the results.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we know that works with Leeds, don't we?
Yeah. 3 losses on the bounce and a poor run of form. So I'm really expecting Leeds to be on the front foot here, right from the offing, and I'm really hoping that we can get a goal in the first 10 minutes or so, rather than conceding in the first 10, which has been the rule over the last couple of games.
Yeah, someone just said, I worry about Byram. He's been reckless for months.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was so lucky, wasn't he? QPR game, that challenge. Did you see that one? Amazed he wasn't sent off for that challenge.
Yeah.
I think we're a goal down at that point. So yeah. He needs to keep his house in order today. And we don't want any unnecessary bookings here either. I don't know how that works. I suppose the suspension and the points carry over to the playoffs, Conor, don't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be fine. Ryan says he's surprised by how strong Southampton have gone. Not really, Ryan. I think they'll be thinking, the exact same. Really, it's almost a dress rehearsal for the playoffs.
It really is. I mean, this definitely isn't a dead rubber of a game. This is a game now that both clubs know they're in the playoffs. They know that's the final opportunity to get into the Premier League. So there's no way I expected any less of a lineup from Southampton's point of view. They really want to win here because they know this could be a dress rehearsal for the final.
Yeah.
Right, we'll align everybody with the timer. And we're off. Here we go.
I feel sick already.
You feel sick already?
Oh no, I don't feel sick.
No,
I don't feel sick.
So, what are your expectations in the first 5 minutes? Going to be they're gonna go straight to Portman Road, aren't they? Expecting a goal in the first 5 minutes down there.
It's the whole first 5 minutes, yeah. They're already talking about the Southampton game.
Yeah.
The last game where it was first sort of 10 minutes, they absolutely bopped us off the kill distance. They scored 3.
And looking at this
and he's
already,
offside there, and he's got to be off.
Looks it, but they do knock the ball around very well, don't they? So yeah, it should be a good game. This definitely.
Key to note as well, he did rest. He rested players for the last game, Martin.
Yeah,
it feels like a big one for him because it's him against Farker.
Yeah, what's the history behind those two? They don't like each other.
No, well, he got rid of. I think Farker got rid of him.
Did he?
And he wasn't happy with when he got rid of him. And how he got rid of him as well. So there's a bit of problems there, I think.
It's a bit of an edge between them.
A bit of an edge. Dunk Funk says only one change behind the worst performance of the season, lads. I know. Byram on the ball now in a pretty good position.
Yeah.
Plays the ball out to Nonto on that right hand side. Takes on Stevens, whips the ball in. Corner.
Excellent, right? Got a corner.
Corner to Leeds, that's better.
Yeah. I can see what he's saying there, but I mean, what else do we do? Do we drop 2 or 3? I know it was a poor performance, but I'm sure he gave them a real rollicking after that match. He had to do.
Well, there needs to be.
It's up to them now, isn't it, to turn up and perform when it really counts.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a Southampton team who are underperforming as well. It's just got to be much better. I mean, corners here. This will be interesting straight off the bat. Right. Short corner.
Yeah, that makes a change.
Nonto, Somerville just on the edge. Back to Nonto. Take him on 1v1.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Falls over. And then handballs it.
Right, okay. He must have just put his hand on the ball there. I mean, that looked like a mistake more than anything, an accident.
What a good position that is. 1v1. 1v1. You've got him. You've done him, haven't you? The fullback. But it's
sorry.
I was going to say it's interesting that the left back is Stevens, who's a centre back, because he's then up against Nonto. So I don't know why tactically Martin's done that. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever for me. But
I'm hoping the pitch isn't a bit greasy. I didn't expect him to fall there, so I don't know how much they've watered it.
It's happened in the last game with the QPR referee. Do you remember he went off? He went off to get his to get changed.
Stick it on properly.
How are you not ready for the game as an assistant referee? We're less than 2 minutes in.
I'm not being funny, but why can't we just carry on here? Is the assistant referee? He could do that himself, surely.
It's pretty embarrassing, that, isn't it? It's like the whole game has to stop for an assistant referee to get his mic tape back on.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pretty even start, hasn't it?
Well, straight away, there's a bit more energy to the game.
Definitely so.
Positive.
It has to be after that shit show.
Well, yeah. I mean, anything's better than that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to bear in mind they're completely out of form as well, but they're not going to turn up like they did against Stoke against us. No way.
They're going to be a different team today.
Completely different team. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Firpo drags down Armstrong. Maybe a yellow card.
To be honest, there was nothing in that.
No,
As soon as Firpo went anywhere near him, he went straight to ground.
yeah.
Straight to ground. I don't know why they do that nowadays. Any kind of close contact, he got close to him, he's straight down, straight down.
Yeah, 20 gets mad how he didn't get in the team of the season, innit? 20 goals, 13 assists.
Yeah, that's incredible. That. Yeah.
What a player, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how many assists Somerville's got this year, and he got Player of the Year, didn't he?
I think it's
That's nowhere near 13 assists. Maybe it is.
I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, Melier clears it. No!
Oh!
No, I thought it was closer.
Yeah, look like it.
Quite like that kit.
Southampton kit, yeah.
Let's hope we get a decent kit next year and they get rid of this pink crap.
I saw a couple of pictures.
So straight away, Southampton are playing out from the back.
Some bad kits, if it's true.
Right.
Leeds, I'm in.
Nonso, good little flick there. Rutter makes it, well done. It's got to be quicker. Somerville on the ball. We're going on the right-hand side quite a bit, aren't we? Byron back to Somerville. I mean, it's just
Yeah, they just nicked him there, didn't they?
It's a stupid foul, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Penny for his thoughts, Somerville. I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder if, because Arnie Slot has pretty much said that, you know, if he gets the Liverpool manager's job, he's not pretty much said it, but there's a lot of sources in Holland saying that Somerville's going to be his first target.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Because I think Somerville came from Feyenoord as well.
Feyenoord, yeah.
There's probably a link there.
Anyway, first proper set piece.
So this needs to be on the, for me, around
Penalty
the
spot.
penalty spot, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It does.
Looks like it's Somerville. Whips it in. Good ball.
It is.
It's just Rodon can't header a ball.
I don't understand this.
And again, why? I don't know if you're going to say the same thing now. Why didn't we
Offside,
whip?
miles off. But the refs
Yeah.
hadn't called it.
Yeah, but why didn't we whip that in as an in swinger rather than an out swinging ball?
Yeah.
All it needs is a glance on the head. You're going to get way more traction. more
Armstrong.
chance on goal.
Armstrong on the left, pressed. No foul, no foul. Well done. Leeds have won it back. Awful touch from Rutter.
Control.
Then he's got it back though. Nonto's done really well. Rutter on the right hand side. Now options ahead of him. Do the no.
Poor football is in face, isn't he? All he had to do was play at the other side of their defender. His aim is Nonso.
It's just that he's Rutter's number one choice, which is always, and he's good at it, but his number one choice every time is to take the man on.
Decision making, isn't it?
Decision making. He's still got a lot of that to develop on. Rutter just runs into trouble and the ball goes out for a Southampton goal in a good position. Leeds are pressing quite high here, actually, interestingly enough. It's a very one-touchy, isn't it? Leeds have done well there. Byron, hideous ball in, but a corner.
Terrible crossing. He was lucky there.
But he could have taken his time.
Yeah. Why did he hit it first time there?
Control it.
Right. So again, let's show a little bit of invention, Collins. I don't understand why we don't get Firpo over on this side to whip
Third set piece. Yeah, Firpo's got a good connection on it, hasn't he?
Yeah. Whip that ball in as an in swing. All you need is a glancing head and the keeper's in trouble.
Gruev here.
At least it's a left footer taking it.
Ball in. It's not bad.
That's good. That's good.
Bit of whip on it.
Yeah.
Somerville picks it up.
I'm getting that box.
Up against Stevens.
Appended.
It's delayed again. It's delayed and no. It's awful, Ampadu. It's shit. Build up. Just the decision. God, this bloody mic's doing mad in.
Southampton on the ball here.
Sorry about that, guys. Mike went out. Small bone anyway. Walker Peters, ball across. Good stop by Ampadu. But that's it. I don't know when this cut out. I don't know when this cut out. Sorry, apologies for that. We've got this wire here, and it drags down a little bit. It's a nightmare. But yeah, anyway, that was just
quick break away from Southampton. There, played it down the right hand side, ball in, cleared out.
What? Someone's just said Huddersfield are winning. They're not winning. I don't know why they've said that.
It's the wind-up merchant, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, Leeds have the ball.
You always get that in the final.
Yeah.
Don't you? It's kind of rumours seeping through.
But Rutter's had a poor start. Rutter's had a really poor start.
Well, I mean, we were talking about this. I'd have actually started him on the bench, I'll be honest with you.
Rutter.
Yeah, I would have done. I know you didn't think the same, did you, Jack?
I
But
didn't.
I'd have had Gray and I'd have brought Rutter in at a certain point.
Yeah, he's not been good. He's not been good, Rutter. Smallburn here. Southampton having a bit more joy here, just on the ball. Started pretty poorly. His midfield again looks pretty absent with Leeds there. It's just too easy. Too easy.
Carrying this ball here.
It's a good
That's
tackle.
a brilliant challenge.
Second balls.
But
You know, man.
It's just the way he skirted straight through the middle of our
Midfield's absent
midfield
again.
there.
Midfield. And it's too easy. We're too deep.
Yeah.
Why are we so
This
deep?
man over.
Defense is just like the defense. The structure's just not good enough. The midfield is just. I mean,
Well,
once again, they're running through the midfield again.
Exactly the same again. This is where Archie Gray would make a difference.
Well, he's not been. He's not been. He's been awful defensive
Well, I
the
know,
last
but I
couple of
think having
games.
him in there, Conor's going to make a difference there because Rutter's not going to make that challenge in that situation, is he? Yeah, well, he went for the ball. He got the ball, Hinchcliffe. He didn't get the man. He got the ball.
It's not a foul, Hinchcliffe, you
It's
tit.
just Hinchcliffe all over, isn't it?
Yeah. So I said they were going to press here and they're going to have to go long. So what's Perot going to do? That's not that ball, is it? It looked like it came off him. Come on, the intensity stopped a bit here, Leeds. We've dipped back into type, really, over the past however many games.
A couple of incisive runs straight through the middle. All of a sudden, Leeds realise they're in a game here.
Yeah. Firpo. Good ball. Rutter does okay. Gruev. Oh, what is he doing?
Just cracking sideways pass.
Yeah, he loves the sideways pass, doesn't he, Gruev? But he's interestingly, he's not been cut off. QPR cut him off. Actually, Aribo's following him here, interestingly. It's better. No, it's not enough curvature on the ball.
Again, I mean, has Perot touched the ball yet?
Need Ampadu in the middle, says Ryan.
Playing way deep again, isn't it, Perot?
It's a good ball from Byram. Really good ball.
Oh, come on, let's be incisive. Why not take him on?
He sort of fired that.
He's got the ability to take him on there, hasn't he?
But he sort of booted it.
They've got to keep going down that side though, because a centre back up against Nonto, he's got him. He's got him all day, hasn't he?
Yeah, third corner now.
Guerrero's on the outside of the box. I'm sure he was. If I see Kamara take a shot.
Yeah.
Score a scream or watch.
Again, let's make sure we can clear the first man. Yeah.
It's good
nice ball, then.
Good ball. He's like hitting it different, isn't he? He's like.
Strange.
How was it back?
I don't know how that happened. It's smacked it with.
Come on, Kamara. Bit of intensity. Bit of intensity. Come on, Leeds. We're up the pitch. That's the area, isn't it? Every time.
Down the right.
Down the right's the area.
Yeah.
Non-so.
Yeah.
Don't go back. Don't. He's not. There's no. Turn out. Go forward.
That's it. Good pass.
That's a foul. It's a foul.
Definitely a
It's
foul.
100% a foul. And a yellow card there, referee. Should be a yellow
No, it's not
card.
a yellow. It should be a yellow.
I
That's
mean,
what
who's
Nonso's saying to him
yeah?
now.
It should. It's a yellow card.
All over.
Is that not
That's
a
a
yellow?
clear yellow card. And he's looking to the ref there thinking, is that in the box? Clear yellow card. He got away with that one.
How would you play this now on the outside of the box?
You know what, Jack? I'd be tempted if there was a room just to smack it in low and hard at the near post.
You think?
Yeah.
It's just
If there's a space to do it. Well,
Well, I've got that wall there. haven't I?
yeah.
I think it's just. I don't think you play a low ball, low and hard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
It'd be nice to see the ball actually come out here to the box. I don't know who's lurking there, and just try and get a shot off. It could ricochet anywhere in there, couldn't it?
They'll be looking at that, won't they? Someone to smash it in from the outside of the box.
I don't think we've really got a player to do that, have we? There's no one there at the moment. That'd have been handy if maybe Perot had been on the outside of the box.
I don't know if I'd be lobbing
Again,
it in.
No, it needs to just stop that.
He needs to be smacking this now, doesn't he? Between Roden and the keeper, that gap.
Yeah, bounce.
Yeah, and just look for it. Yeah, but good effort.
Why not?
Good effort. He had to get a hand to that, didn't he, Furpo?
Why not?
Corner to Leeds again.
Yeah.
Going in, isn't it? If you didn't-
Yeah.
Is it going in?
Quite easy that though. I'd feel like a bit of a lower drilled effort would have been.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
not
must
going
admit, I'd like to have seen a low effort there because that kind of position, Conor, all it needs is just a deflection, and you're going to put the keeper in trouble.
Gruev again. Whips it in. Awful ball. Oh! What?
One of these days, something will come from a corner.
Yeah, one of these days, the ball might actually go in.
4 or 5 already, nothing. Better balls in, to be fair.
In all fairness, I think Furpo just miskicked it.
Dangerous from their keeper, that wasn't it?
Got out of it well. Oh. Southampton played themselves out of that really well, to be fair. Oh, come on, Leeds. Let's win a couple of these 50-50s now. Armstrong. Too easy, the midfield again.
Yeah,
just darting.
Space out here. We're in trouble here now.
running.
I don't understand this.
Midfield's absent, guys. The midfield is absolutely absent. It's on every time Southampton pass through us. It's so easy for them to just carve the midfield. At Walker Peters here.
Challenge. What's Kamara doing there, Conor? You see that, Jack? Kamara. He saw him run at him and he just held off. No challenge.
The midfield is completely absent. It's completely absent. I don't know what's going on. You need Ampadu in there quickly.
Yeah.
Corner to Southampton. Manning on it. Headed out. Headed out again. Leeds have defended it well. And Southampton have recovered. Shea Adams on the edge. 1-0.
They're in. That's it. Easy.
Fucking shit, Leeds.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Easy.
Just embarrassing. Like there's 3 at the back. There's 3 at the back. No communicate. You lads, you're all talking at each other,
aren't they? No communication. It's absolutely dreadful.
Just awful defending. All at sea. And is that a set piece? It's probably classified as a set piece. They recovered it, didn't they, quite quickly? Ball played in. Leeds get rid of it.
Well, it looked to me like there were 3 options there. Look at them all in a group. There's a group of 3 Southampton players on the far side. 4.
More.
4 of them clear. Look. There's actually 5 or 6 Southampton players clear on the right-hand side of the box there. He could have played it to any one of them. There'd been a shot on goal. I mean, we're playing like school boys.
Can't defend.
Just following the ball. Just following the ball. They're not even aware of where the man is. It's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
Again, could he get a better hand on it? Do you know, it
wasn't a cleanly hit shot, was it? he got his fingertips on it. He's got a span of what, 7 foot, the size of him when he's got his arms outstretched. But what's disgraceful is there was the defending, Conor. There was we're like watching kids play.
I wouldn't pin all that on Melier, to be fair.
No, I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't.
That's not fair.
I wouldn't.
What have you got your hands out for, Farker? It's just absolutely, it's every single time. The defending at the minute is absolute schoolboy. And you can see it coming through the middle every time. That entire corner was started by them just coming through the middle.
And again, look at this. Again, there's no challenge going in. I don't understand that, why we're not challenging for the ball in the middle.
I mean, he's not
now
even...
look at Leeds going forwards. See Leeds going forwards. Look at it the opposite way around there. You've got Southampton playing.
So he's got it. Perot's intercepted it. Quicker, Perot. Somerville. We're taking too long. We're going to end up
crowded out of it.
And we've wasted another attack. Kamara, we've got to do something here. Can we do something from a frigging attack, Leeds? It's just not difficult to defend. We're so static in attack. There's no sort of fluidity or dynamism. It's predictable. Someone do something. Gruev, Nonso, cuts in. Save. It's better. It's better, but do you see the opportunities that we're talking about? They have one? They have one, don't they? They have one opportunity and they score. It's like, it feels like we just, it's time after time, corner after corner.
But taking the emotion. Right.
Here we go. Chance. Nonso. Ball in. No. Oh, Perot. Yeah! He's done it. Bloody Perot.
Hasn't it?
Jesus.
There you go.
I told you I'd eat my words.
Yeah, you did say
Get in.
Words. And again, a great finish. Didn't expect that. But we're right back in it.
Step on the gas.
Just didn't expect that.
That's a great finish.
It is a cracking finish.
I told you did the right thing starting for
it. Yeah, did. Yeah. Start with Perot.
Well, I've always said Perot over Joseph. It was a good tackle by Byram. Byram slided Nonso in. It was awful from their centre back. That's criminal.
A deflection as it happens, but still, it's there. It's a goal.
And just up it now, Leeds. Up it. Get in. Yeah. It's been a good reaction. It's been a much better reaction than what it was QPR. Much better.
But, Conor, we do need to be more competitive in the middle. We saw it there with Byram. It was a good challenge in the middle. But they're challenging us. Every time we've got that ball in the middle, they're on us.
Yeah.
You see it right now. We need to show more of that when they're attacking.
Well done. Well done. Somerville.
So you feel that this is our chance now, don't you, Conor?
I don't know where he's going. Just give it. Doesn't always need to have like all those touches, does he?
No.
Somerville now leads on the front foot a little bit. Oh, Rutter! Come on!
Keep your eye on the ball, man.
Come on, Rutter, for Christ's sake.
Is he 10 years old?
What?
Rutter.
Yeah, I know. Just basics, innit? Looks to be something on with that keeper every time, doesn't there?
Yeah, there does. Now, again, it'd be nice for us just to keep this up, this level of intensity up at this point.
I mean,
Why didn't he just dive on the ball there? Why didn't he just dive on the ball and collect it? He smacked it, Conor. That could have gone anywhere. That ball.
Yeah. I'll just gonna put it right. Outside it brightens up a bit, maybe. It's just a bit dark, that's all.
Well,
might work, might not.
Oh, there we go.
Rutter's doing my bulbing. I mean, Armstrong, I think Ampadu's trying to do a bit of a job on him, isn't he? But it's latest scores in and around everywhere. It's nil everywhere. Somerville.
Right, I'll take that. I'm not sure there was much in it. I'll take it. I think a Southampton arm when it looked as though it pushed him, but
It's soft. It's soft.
it's soft, isn't it?
He got to stay on his feet. Yeah. I'd actually rather stay on his feet.
Yeah. I think the speed of the move off there, that's why he stumbled.
Leeds free kick.
Good position.
It's a good position. It looks like, what do you think here? It'd be nice to see a shot and goal, wouldn't
I'd
it?
just go for it. I
Yeah.
think I'd just take a shot and go. Why not?
Yeah. Strange looking character, Pro, isn't he?
Yeah.
He looks half asleep to me all the time.
Yeah, Perot. I think he is
His-
half
his
asleep.
eyelids, yeah.
He is half asleep all the time.
Yeah.
Right, free kick coming up.
Yeah, it looks like Somerville's the man, doesn't it? But nice to see a shot.
It's a bit far out, maybe. Yeah, it's a bit far out.
Grove delivers. Oh, bloody hell. That's a corner.
Like a
Oh, he's
corner, isn't
offside. He's offside.
it? Come on, lads.
And Purdue header, and it's saved by McCarthy, but it's offside. I think they are playing. Look at that line. They've got to watch that line. They're doing it every single time. Southampton's line is ridiculously high. Good save, actually.
It's nice to see him actually win a set piece, isn't
It is, Jack. Yeah, and they've actually looked a little bit better today, the set pieces, don't you think?
Yeah, they have done, yeah.
Certainly the delivery from the corner has been 100% better.
Apparently they were working on it in the week. It's like, well, just now.
Yeah, it's taken all season to get to this point.
Yeah.
The reason, what is it, some like 150, 160 corners since we last scored from them.
Yeah. I mean, Leeds have been the better team here. We've been the much
Yeah.
better team, but we've not got anything to show for
Yeah.
it right now, annoyingly.
It's just that when they're attacking and coming straight through the middle, that's a concern.
Yeah.
And again, just watch Southampton, the way they...
Oh, good
it's a
ball.
good ball.
Oh.
But it's interesting to see where they defend from a midfield point of view, Conor, when we're attacking. That's what we should be doing.
Did well there.
Ball. It was unlucky there.
How Bellis at the back. Oh, got to be quicker there. Just like got to slide in, haven't you, with the goalkeeper? Put him under a bit of pressure when he's trying to play out from the back. Sabot. What? Why is that their ball?
That's odd. That looks as though it went out.
Oh, it's a free. Somehow a free kick.
Right.
Keeper, you got to slide in there, I think. When this keeper has the ball.
I think Perot just needs to be a bit quicker on the keeper there, don't you? Try to put a
Yeah,
challenge in.
yeah, we're pressing the keeper, but it's
like Nonto's doing there.
Nonto's the best at the press. Like if they don't do it effectively, then they're just gonna get through us.
Yeah,
they're gonna cut through us like they've done now. If we're not quick on the press, that's the thing. So we're committing so many men forward. So they're going.
So look at Adams now. He's completely on his own. Caught up with him at last, but that was very slow.
He's so easy in the box.
Yeah. Look at here we go. Another more space. Oh, it's close.
We've got to get better at this transitional.
Really
If we're pressing, it has got to be a quick and effective press because we're pushing the entire team forward. So when they're in our half, they've got more men over all the time, and this is the problem. And they're carving through our midfield because our midfield's been part of a press, so they're bypassing it. So it's always like 6 or 7 on 3 or 4. So if Perot's pressing, it's got to be quicker. It's got to be more effective.
You can't have the full midfield pressing like that in the forward position. You've always got to have a man back just in case. And there it is.
It's in. I mean, it's cleared off the line.
Yeah,
Southampton should have scored.
Yeah.
What on earth are we
I don't know
doing?
what's going on?
This is chaos. This game's chaos.
That is a bit nuts, isn't it?
Southampton just had one clear off the line. Leeds once again cannot defend set
almost
pieces.
seems like when they want to attack and they're committed to attack and an effort on goal, they're getting success every time.
Every time.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, great. We don't give a
Ipswich
fuck.
scored.
Nobody
We
cares.
know it.
Ipswich have scored. Yeah. Surprise. I mean, it's offside, but
There it is. We were never in any doubt about that. It's a secondary thing. It's about this game now and the next 2 games, isn't it? We're not bothered about what's going on down there. Oh,
stop.
and again, here we go again. Bad control. What's going on here?
We are not looking good at the back at all. Like, it's panicky. It's very, very panicky. Yellow card again, but he won't get it.
I just don't understand what's happened to our defending. You remember the 9-10 match run that we had? Not conceding goals from open play. It's just all gone to pieces.
Like, so the ball is just showing the corner again. I actually don't know how that stayed out.
I don't
know how that stayed out. Leeds have, and they're celebrating keeping it out, which I guess is good.
I mean, that's their incompetence, the fact that it didn't go in. That should have gone in.
Yeah, I mean, I said this would be 1-1, and it feels a very 1-1 game, doesn't it? It does feel very 1-1.
It does, Conor, but it seems like almost at will, if they fancy it, they've got a real opportunity to score.
Yeah.
Again, it looks easier for them to be able to score than it does for us.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Good work, that.
Sam Byram is just the most average football player. He played well there. He just kicked the ball out.
Yeah, but I think was he tried to play it to Nonto? I don't think Nonto was on the same wavelength. Yeah, let's get some.
But we're not pressing. There's
no
no
challenge there as they're playing out from the back.
It's the thing, isn't it? Like, you know, we're kind of half pressing, which is like, it's killing us a little bit. I mean, I know Perot scored the goal, but Perot leading the press with how slow he is, it's never gonna be. I mean, you can see it on the keeper, and the keeper's got the ball, and he's sort of like trying to get to him, but he's just too slow, isn't he?
Yeah. So the way it stands, I would imagine we're playing West Brom. The way it stands,
I don't know what their result is. It was 0-0, innit? Yeah. So yeah, Furpo. Sorry, everyone. The dog's snoring. But if you can hear it through the mic, we just never deliver the ball in the box, do we?
Sent the dog to sleep, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's just like, it's easy to defend against Leeds. It's not difficult. Like, Leeds just losing the ball there. They need to. It's just whip the ball in.
We need to be getting more to the byline, don't you think?
Yeah.
We're looking for that ball through from on the outside of the box. To be, I think Nonto's tried it, in all fairness, down the right hand side, hasn't he? He's tried it quite a bit so far.
Rutter offside again. Rutter, you need to look at the line, mate. You need to start looking at the line a little bit. What is he doing? What is he doing?
This is there. Whatever it is, there's just no need for it. He looks like the clown who was in charge of the game.
It's just like this, and the grown men, and it's like the head teachers, aren't they? Referees.
Yeah. There's a yellow card.
A yellow card.
Here's one for you.
Why? Why are you booking them?
Weird.
I guarantee all of his 4 have been for petulance as well, like arguing with the referee or.
Yeah. I mean, is that really worthy of a yellow card for each? I mean, it's not, is it? I mean, why has Nonto been booked for that?
It's a joke because he doesn't know what to do, does he? The referee, clown.
It's hilarious, isn't it?
They're so bad at this level.
I mean, they'll both be laughing at it, won't they? Look, they are between the two of them. Is that worth a yellow, mate? I mean, look at them. There's no animosity between the two of them.
I'm just saying that. Friendlies coming together
ever.
Just giving them both.
Yeah. The referees are a joke. I mean, they need to rescind both of those yellows.
So how? And we saw the tackle immediately. How's that not a yellow card? So that is a straight yellow card.
They're completely ineffectual. The jobs, aren't they?
They just guess. It's a guessing game. That's what it is.
I mean, do you think they have performance reviews, referees? Like
They
the
should
rest of
do.
us do at work?
Yeah. Well, apparently it's supposed to be a point system, isn't it? The refs. It's supposed to be on a point system. Somerville, anyway, on the left. Howard Bellis up against him. Somerville.
It's just
No,
right.
but he keeps cutting inside. He needs to go down the other side. He's constantly cutting inside. It's easy to defend.
And also now kind of opposition defenses know what some of those games are.
Yeah, Somerville. Yeah, he's constant cutting inside and about to shoot.
They know that, don't they? They know that's what he's going to do, and they're getting good at defending it.
Yeah, we know, guys. We know Ipswich are winning. Like we've never once said that Ipswich aren't going to win. It's going to be an Ipswich win. This is playoffs. Can't understand. I'll be honest. I can't understand Leeds fans who genuinely believe Huddersfield are going to go to Ipswich and do them. Huddersfield are dreadful, and Ipswich are a good team. So yeah, they deserve it. We've bottled it. We've completely bottled the automatics. Is what it is. I wasn't really looking at them.
Look at this. This is good play.
Firpo, what is it? It's not good play. It's what?
It's 2-1. Absolutely. I mean, it's good play from their perspective.
No, it's not. It's shit defending.
From their perspective,
It's
so easy. It's every opportunity Southampton have had. They've had an opportunity scoring or scoring, and there you go again. It needs to do much better than this. It's dreadful.
We cannot defend. We're awful at defend. How on earth has this ended up in a goal? A simple long ball. It's on the right hand side. How has that ended up in a goal?
He beats one man.
No, it's Firpo. He's completely done him.
Man. But look at this.
Who's following Smallbone?
There are 5 Leeds defenders there, Connor.
Again.
So he beats Firpo, and there's still 5 Leeds defenders. I think there's 2.
He's kept it in.
He has
kept it in.
Yeah, and 2 Southampton players in an attacking position. He finds one, goal. It's easy.
It's so bad defending. It's awful.
Look at that.
I mean, he's running into the box unopposed. It's so easy. This is the problem, everyone. We're looking at the playoffs, and we can all blame Junior Firpo that it's horrific defending from him, but we know he's a bad defender. But if we're looking in the playoffs and we're coming up against potentially Southampton again, and we're this leaky, West Bromwich Albion, it's awful. The confidence, I think, is drained from the players. The structure's completely off. Every time they're in again.
Smallbone's asking for the ball.
Smallbone is a midfielder. Aribo is a midfielder. None of them are even. I mean, they're not even. They're not. Our midfield's not even tracking them. Our press is a half press. It's kind of, but it's not really. It's easy for Southampton to play out. Every time they come forward, they look like they can score. It's a massive worry. This. I mean, where's Rodon going?
Well, there's no challenge going in, is there? I mean, look at this over on our left-hand side here now. Kamara's just not putting a challenge in.
Awful. Absolutely awful. Smallbone again, running free, clips the ball in. So Smallbone's just having the run of Ellen Road at the minute, like he did in the first game. He scored the exact same goal in the first game. A lad called Sulemana played him in on the left-hand side, was watching it. And unopposed, Smallbone just runs in and puts it in the bottom corner. It's exactly what he's just done there.
But the worry with that, Conor, is that
home form's nothing anymore, is it?
No, but that transition of play there where there was no goal should have come from that, even if Firpo had been beaten. And you have 5 Leeds defenders in the box, 2 attacking Southampton players, and the score.
Yeah.
That's excluding the goalkeeper.
Yeah, we just, the thing is, every time they come forward, they look like they could score, and that's the problem. So we might score another goal, but it's ineffective, really. I mean, it might be effective, but it feels wholly ineffective because, I mean, Rutter's still on the pitch, Dad. Yeah. Rutter's still on the pitch. He's having a shocking game. I mean, he might score, but he's touch everything. Everybody can see with Rutter. It's a problem at the minute.
Do you know, I'm looking at this now, and it seems to me like they've got a plan. It seems like they know how to play. They've got a plan, and ours is just hopeful. There's like that, a hopeful punt up pitch, hoping to find somebody. Look at they just seem to have a system of play.
Play it. I mean, Nonso's in. He's killed the attack. He's killed it. Nonso's in. Perot played the wrong ball. Where's he going?
Southampton players.
But where's he going? Just pass the ball quicker. And he passes it away. It's just awful. Foul.
But it's a mistake there that gets us back in an attacking position.
You've got
He
to,
needs to get on
you've got
target.
to do better there, Willie.
Got to get it on target.
He's got to, 100%. I mean,
He's
that
got 6-7 yards out and he completely misses the target.
ball played in Somerville. I mean, he's maybe just offside, but Nonto's there, and he's got to hit the target, man.
He's got to be forcing the keeper into a save there.
I actually thought he did save it, but it's just
Yeah.
a bit wide. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Ended up being, 3 meters wide, Jack?
Oh, it's bad, isn't it?
See the press? Do you see what I mean? There's no aggression when it comes to it. The press is easy.
To play it out from the back, the confidence that they've got, and there's you're right, Conor. There's no press. It's ineffectual, isn't it? And again, it looks like there's loads of Leeds players whenever Southampton get the ball, but they're just able to slide it through and do what they want. It will. How about that? Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. See, big game for them, and look at what they're doing.
Turn up.
Yeah, they turn up.
Shut up, Hinchcliffe, you twat.
A few Leeds fans I've been talking to, Conor, having keeper with Farker, have been saying we should try and get that Sheffield Wednesday coach.
I thought you were gonna say.
Did you see that?
I thought you were gonna say that they wanted Hinchcliffe.
No,
Or
Sheffield Wednesday coach.
or Danny Roll.
He's done a really good job, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing about this, Conor, is the way it's going. You know, we seem to be, it's all hopeful play going forwards for us. Southampton, it's not.
What is he doing, the donkey? It is a foul. I mean, how is he not spotting? Then he goes back to it. 3 seconds later, Sam, you're too slow, mate. You're slow and you're an average Joe. It is a foul, 100%. I could see that from here. And the referee's 10 yards away from it. Look at this, just clips him. I mean, it's just a terrible tackle.
Challenge.
Average Joe Sam.
He like scripts it all the way down his ankle, didn't he?
Not giving him a card as well. Got away with that one.
Yeah.
So it's another set piece. What's going to happen here?
This is where a bit of Bielsa ball comes into play. There should be marking zones here on the pitch. They should be picking up the man. Everybody picks up a man here. We should be in control of this.
Right, set piece again. I mean,
kind of these defenders here,
but the set piece defending's been awful. So I'm not really hopeful of this. Defending, I can't believe how bad the defending's been. Small bone anyway. It was turned into Zidane. Manning puts it in. Awful ball in.
I mean, how is he struggling with that Melier?
Southampton at the bar. I tell you what, if I'm a Southampton fan, I'm so encouraged by this.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking. If we can get through the next 2 games, Southampton, and do you know what? They'll be thinking actually they're not going to face Leeds in the final on this performance.
Yeah,
but if they do face Leeds, they're going to be full of it. Absolutely full of it. Right, so is this a yellow now? If it's a yellow, he's off. I don't think it is.
No, probably not.
I don't think it is. He's got to be careful though, hasn't he?
If he does that again, then maybe.
Oh, Plymouth beating Hull. Nonso. Awful ball.
Right, he's got all to do now. Look, 4, 5 Leeds defenders around him. Well done, Kamara.
So as it stands, it'll be Leeds versus West Brom. Yeah. Rutter. It's a yellow card every day.
He needs to return to that.
Yeah, it's a yellow card. Leeds on the attack. Little counter attack now. Turn. No. Wrong option again. Fucking hell, he's done a good job for once.
Yeah.
And he's right next to him, isn't he? Right.
Yeah.
So
Remembered it.
Is it a corner? Or is it?
I don't think it is. I think it came off non-touch. Oh, it looks like a corner. Looks like they actually headed it over their own goal there.
People saying, Nonso off, Anthony on. I'd actually be looking at get Somerville off and Anthony on.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Well, that might be a call. I think Nonso's been our most effective player.
Yeah, I do.
So far.
Oh, Byron, man.
It's a shame he's not had more game time, Anthony. Showed a lot of promise, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The few minutes he has been playing.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, that's...
I mean, there could be a call, for bringing Rutter off and bringing Anthony on, and giving Somerville more of a central role.
Yeah,
he can play that. He has been playing it this season, where he can play through the middle.
Yeah, it's an option.
Decent challenge from Byron.
No, lose it.
Yep,
don't lose it. Don't pass it, does he? So doesn't mean anything. Small bone anyway. Zinedine Zabot, small bone.
Is that a good game?
Yeah, he has. He had a good game last time against us.
He's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a good player. Stevens.
Let's get challenging, lads. They're just playing around the box again.
Oh. Rutter, just wake up, lad. Come on. Why did he blow the whistle there, though, when he's about to release the ball to a central midfielder? It's this point where Somerville gets the ball. We've been ineffective so far. Gone on the other side, which is good. It's not a bad ball, but...
Oh, this would be a nice time to score. Looks from the gaps in the seats that everybody's already in the bar.
Oh, dearie me. Ref, where are you going? And increase your speed. Why does he do this? This absolutely... He's going to book him again. Clown.
There's just nothing going on there. Just want to get on with the game, ref.
Thanks for you coming over at snail break speed there, referee.
I just want to get on with the game. What's he doing now? What's he doing? Why is he tugging on his shirt there? No, I mean,
it didn't look like a penalty.
6 and 2 threes, I think.
Yeah.
Go forward. No, that's a foul. Come a booking.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
No, ref hasn't got a clue. He's completely lost control again.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this challenge here.
I mean, that literally could, it could be. He's got his foot there. He's got his foot there.
I mean, that's a pen for me. Look at the challenge. He trips him.
No, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
Maybe not from that angle.
A little bit soft, isn't it?
He likes to raise his hands, doesn't he, Farker?
He's playing to the crowd, though, and he's playing to the gallery. He knows what he's doing. I think he does it in his press conferences as well, to be honest. He plays to the gallery with some things he says, like we are the greatest club, the best fan base, and he'll always say it. And he's right, but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he's in a sticky patch, he'll mention the fans constantly.
Yeah.
Somerville, anyway, to deliver on half-time. Ball whipped in. It's a good little header, that. Offside again. It's offside, Daniel. They're playing us offside every single time. We're playing the same frigging ball in every time.
It's schoolboy stuff.
Half-time.
Swearing like that, but... Poor,
really,
wasn't it?
yeah, really poor.
They're in full control, aren't they, Jack? Don't you think?
I think they are. I think they'll be loving this.
Yeah, absolutely loving it. No fear of Leeds.
Do you want to come over and have,
should we
come over and have your say if you want, Jack?
Yeah.
Go on then. Do you two want to have a little chat? I'm just going to get a coffee. Right, so keep that mic in. The lead's got to stay in, yeah?
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so I don't know what you think of that half there, Jack. But to me, it seems like Southampton were in full control there.
Well, it's those runs they were making, wasn't it? Through straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Like we had this chat earlier on. First sort of 10, 20 minutes, we did some high, we're pressing well, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we sort of, maybe not, I won't say rattling them, but we were pressing them well.
Yeah.
Bit more energy, but then it's just that possession debate, isn't it? We felt like initially we had a bit more control. When it started to dip, they were making runs, they were gaining more confidence.
Yeah.
It's just like you say, it's just simple, isn't it, for them? I don't think that they don't have to overcomplicate it, do they?
It seems when you watch the progression of the game, like they've got a plan. They've got a plan in place, that they're playing out from the back, they're looking for the ball through the middle, they're confident that the midfielders are going to get the ball and they'll be able to run at Leeds. Yeah. And it seems like they always seem to have an option or a proper plan in place. And when we get the ball, they know how to defend the Leeds runs. It seems to me that we don't really have that kind of approach to the game. It seems very, very half-hearted. We're punting hopeful balls up front. We're playing the same way all of the time. There's nothing any different. Yeah. Somerville gets the ball on that left-hand side. They know exactly what Somerville's going to do. They have 2 or 3 men on him. He runs out of steam. He loses the ball. Nonto's tried his best down the right-hand side. There's been no doubt about that. I think he's been out at the bright point of the game from us.
I agree.
And I think there's more in that down their left-hand side. I certainly think there is.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do I would certainly be thinking about maybe, I know we spoke about this before, maybe bringing Rutter off has been ineffectual, bringing him off, maybe bringing Anthony on, and swapping Anthony in some of those positions. So some of us maybe more of a middleman, playing Anthony on the left-hand side. Just try something different.
But he won't. That's the thing.
No.
But we can sort of hope. And it's, I don't know. You're still looking at that 65th minute change, do you think?
Yeah. I mean, that seems to be the form with him, doesn't it? But, it seems as well, doesn't it, that whenever they're moving forwards, they seem to have space, the sort of space that they want to play within, and we need to be sharper in the challenges. I mean, there's been multiple occasions, I think, through that first half where we've had an opportunity in the middle to get a challenge in and we've shied away from it.
You think we're struggling more offensively or defensively?
I think at the moment there's a bit of both going on. Yeah. We've run out of ideas on the left-hand side. We do the same thing. They're fully aware of that. They know how to defend it, and they're using the space that we're giving them without any kind of problem. Anyway, here's Conor again.
I'll chime in.
They'll swap places.
All right, I'm going to
you watch the little devil anyway. Oh, well, everybody, keep your. You fancy getting us a coffee, Dad, or a beer? I don't know where my coffee is actually. Everybody, keep getting your comments in. Interested to hear what you think on that one. Thanks, Brian. You lonely virgin. He won't change anything. Pallet Football News says, why are fans so toxic? Keep getting your comments in, everybody. Don't worry, the 85-minute sub will help us. Keep getting your comments in. Conor says, I'd take Rutter and Somerville off. All right, you just know Farker won't change it. Yeah. If I'm honest, guys, it's just, I think it's probably, it's nothing too different. I think there was a nice little reaction. I think we're all really well aware of that as a reaction. It was nice to see us on the front foot. But I think the midfield, and we've spoken about this on One Leeds for a while now, the midfield is just non-existent. It's completely non-existent at the minute. And what I've noticed in that first half is Aribo, Smallbone, Jack Stevens actually moving into that midfield, interestingly enough. And we questioned at the start why he's in sort of left back and Manning's like sort of left wing when it came to the tactics. But maybe that's why. And what we're seeing right now is we're seeing a bit of interchange between those three, I'm noticing in particular. And they're carving through Leeds' midfield. And it's almost the Bielsa days when we would absolutely bomb forward. But I put out on Twitter, the press is problematic at this moment in time. And someone said, well, that's the press that got to Leicester. Why is that relevant? We're Leeds United right now. We're talking post-international break and how bad we've been. At this moment in time, we cannot defend set pieces. we're looking at the Adam Armstrong goal now. This is all part of a set piece. They had one cleared off the line. I mean, the defending here for the first goal is abhorrent. They're all attracted to the ball, and there's 5-6 Southampton players at the back post. It's school yard stuff. Leeds clear the ball. Just looking at it now, Shea Adams on the ball. Kamara does well not to give away a foul. They're all attracted by the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players at the back post. That is horrendous defending. It's awful. Going forward, I've actually enjoyed the difference in set pieces. A little bit more custom set pieces. And we're actually whipping the ball in, which is nice. Grev's got a nice little point on it as well. And it was actually good. Perot getting his goal, obviously. That was nice. And I'm happy for him that he scored. But system-wise, he doesn't offer anything. He's constantly dropping deep to get the ball. As a press, Leeds are pressing high because Southampton play it out from the back. They play it out from the back, but they bypass our midfield. And do you know what the most frustrating thing is, everybody? Smallbones just scored the exact same goal as he scored against us at St Mary's, and we haven't learned. Completely ghosted. Gruev doesn't follow him. None of the midfield follows him. Kamara doesn't follow him. I'm more annoyed at the central midfield there than Junior Firpo. Junior Firpo gets done. Kyle Walker-Peters, a little good bit of ingenuity. Firpo, poor defending, but I'm not going to completely castigate him for that. But I am going to castigate Leeds United's midfield for not following Smallbone. You eradicate that. Walker-Peters has got nowhere to go. Really poor from Leeds. Really, really poor defending. Cork Island says, we're watching the Ipswich goal. Yeah, great. Midfield is wide open and they run at us. Firpo was woeful for the second. Yeah, I don't know. I think Peter Clement says, how many more times have we said we need a left back? So weak down our side. Since Gio came back from his op, he's not been the same. If I was a cynical person, I'd maybe think these players don't actually want promotion. Cheers, Dad. Conor, watching from Oz, defence is terrible. Ours is worse. No system for the manager to show his job. And I think that's it, Dad. I mean, come a little bit closer if you want that. But we're just saying there that that with the press, you've got to be whole in it, and they've got to be all in it. And for me, the press is you see Nonto really dive in and get close, but Perot for me doesn't give us enough pace, doesn't give us enough sort of I don't know, closing down potential. Like, you don't think of Perot and think tenacity, and I'm not going to fully blame him for that. So I think Rutter's a little bit like that as well, and maybe Somerville in that bracket alongside that. But you do feel, and I always do mention it, I do come back to Matteo Joseph, and you do feel maybe him in spearheading that attack. He's going to give you a little bit more pace.
I mean, why not try that, Conor? Why not try? We know he won't do it, but no. Why not bring? To be perfectly honest, has Perot done an awful lot wrong this half? Probably so. I mean, he scored the goal, he got us back in it, and he's always got that potential. He does seem half asleep. I think I mentioned it at times, doesn't he? He really does seem as though he's half asleep. He doesn't press. He just holds back. We know that Joseph is a young lad. He's going to come on. We know that he wants to impress. I think it's worthwhile making that kind of...
Why not now as well? Why not now?
Do it from the start of the second half.
Yeah.
Why not make 2 substitutions? I was saying it while you were out of the room. Why not bring Rutter off? He's been ineffectual. He's not really been doing... Is that other caller just said it himself, and he's not really been on it since his injury, since his operation. So I'd be looking at bringing him off. Unfortunately, I don't think he's contributed so much,
especially now as well.
Bring Anthony on.
Yeah.
Let's bring Joseph on. Let's get the mix going. There's no reason why we can't get Somerville playing centrally, moving forwards, having Anthony, on the flank, and let's mix it up a little bit, and we can get Perot off, bring Joseph on, and let's give us more of a cutting edge. But I think, to be honest, Conor, that's us going forward. We know we've got to get back into the game, and that's a way of getting back into the game. But how are we going to start defending? Because
what would you do?
Defending. We just need to be challenging more. I mean, when we see them defending, when we're moving forwards, they're moving forwards and pressing the Leeds attackers. They're looking to get a challenge in.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We're just holding off. We're giving them the space that they need to run into. We're just not doing any more. We need to be doing that.
No, I agree. And I think as well, if you are going to make changes, why not for this game? Just for this game, put maybe Ampadu back in midfield and stick Cresswell on at the back. Why not? We're not going to lose anything for that, are we really? But once again, it's him coming in cold for this game. But at least you get an Ampadu, a little bit of a stronghold in midfield. That midfield's a sieve at the minute.
I mean, it's not a bad call, Conor, is that one. And also what it will do is it'll give him something to think about going into the game next week, won't it?
Yeah.
If you can bring in possibly, like you say, Creswell, maybe just set it up slightly differently for the second half. Try and get back into the game. It's going to give him something to think about.
Well, Darren says Perot has scored, Conor. Not saying he isn't brilliant, but he isn't the problem. It's the midfield and defence. He's not the defence. And listen, to an extent, I do agree with that. But what I will say is, if Leeds are setting out to press, the press has got to come from the front. And that's my only thing. They are passing out and they're getting opportunities. They're getting set-piece opportunities by building up from the back. And Leeds have got to be sharper from the front there, closing it down. And that's my whole point. That to get to these points where they're getting through our midfield and they have these set-piece opportunities, they have to get through our front line as well. And the problem is, if he's leading that press, Bamford does it better. And when Joseph's playing, he does it better. But I think, I don't know about you, but for this game in particular, Daniel Farke has evidently said to the side, I need you to press from the front. They look way more aggressive from the front, but they've got to close that down a bit quicker. But I agree, the defending's bad, but people are talking about the midfield. But the midfield are going with the attack. So if they're instructed to go with the attack, what are they supposed to do?
Yeah, I think the problem we've got as well is when we are pushing forwards, we've got a naturally attacking midfield, haven't we? So when we're pushing forwards, they get hold of the ball. All of a sudden, we've got those forward midfielders in a forward position, scampering back, trying to cover that space that's been left vacant. Yeah. So really, effectively, you've got two defenders there trying to cover the whole of that space across the middle of the pitch, because you've got the forward players already in forward position, scampering back. Yeah. So that's a problem in itself as well. It's how we deal with that. You know, how do those two forward midfielders that are in offensive positions get back so that they're supporting the defensive midfielders in those situations? That's a problem in itself, and maybe that's where you need more support from the back four. They definitely need to tighten up in the midfield. It's a real worry,
Peter,
particularly when they get the ball. And certainly, what worries me as well, Conor, is when you get situations like that. I think it was for the second goal, where you're getting Leeds players in positions where they should be picking up Southampton attackers, and they're clearly not seeing them. It seems like the awareness of what's going on, they're like kids, they're just following where the ball is,
following the ball. Yeah, following.
They're not aware of what's going on around them.
No. Peter said, I'm also watching the Ipswich game and it's not done yet. Peter, it is. It's done. Like I'm not here to be a martyr, mate, but for your own mental health, get yourself out of the gutter of thinking that Leeds United, and this could be clipped up by some divine miracle at the end of the game, Huddersfield are not going to come back at Portman Road and beat. They've not done it. They've not done it all season. Their away record's horrific. They're not going to come back and beat a buoyant Ipswich side who are on it right now. And also
Huddersfield's getting 2 goals and winning this game.
That's it. Do we genuinely?
It's a two-way thing. We need to win it. They need to lose it. That's
it. That's it. You know, it's the fact that even Ipswich lose the game, do you fully believe that we're going to win? We're not. Sorry, it's very unlikely that we'll win this game. It's very, very unlikely. And Ipswich look comfortable. They look comfortable. So you need to, for your own mental health, mate, get yourself out and stop thinking that this is going to turn around. It's
just
not.
Get in the zone. Get yourself in the zone, mate, for next Saturday. That's what you need to be doing.
Freddie said,
"It's not being defeatist talk. Let's just be realistic."
Yeah, it's not defeatist because we've still got a chance of doing it. We've still got a chance of doing it. But to think that we've still got automatic promotion, I mean, I can't think what the chance would be. We're losing at against Southampton at home. They're getting through us like a knife through butter. Yeah. And Ipswich are winning at home. The odds have just got to be, I don't know what the odds would be. 500 to 1. Freddie said, "Look so fragile. Also keep up the good work, mate. Thanks, pal." Peter's laughing at those comments. It's really good of Sky continuously showing Ipswich scoring again and again and again.
You know what, Conor? I don't really have a problem with that. I'm at peace with it. You know, they've done what they need to do to get up this year, and I'll be honest with you. I think they thoroughly deserve it.
Oh, they do.
You know, they thoroughly deserve it. They don't bottle it. They're out to win out games. Unfortunately, we know how to bottle it. You know, go back 10.
Sums it up.
Yeah, it does sum it up. It does absolutely sum it up. You know, go back 10 days ago, we had our chance not to bottle it, and we'd be in a very different position today if we'd have won that game.
Yep.
You know, teams today are already showing how not to bottle it. Sheffield Wednesday are another one, aren't they? So,
good a Beckford just chatting up Jack Stevens there. Beckford, the part Everton, part Leicester, part Leeds fan.
Yeah. Pseudo Becks.
Pseudo Becks, yeah. Pseudo Jermaine Beckford. Oh, great.
Southampton bringing Ryan Fraser on. I wonder if we're making any changes.
He's a danger man, isn't he?
Yeah, he is dangerous.
See him potentially bagging on.
Yeah. You see here he's mixing it up. He's deciding, look, we're 2-1 up.
Yeah, why not mix it up?
Why not mix it up? We'll send somebody else on. Let's see how that'll work against Leeds in the second half. Why shouldn't we take the same approach? Because it's not really worked in the first half. We're losing the game at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, they're testing things. They're probably thinking,
Yeah.
if we come up against Leeds again, I'm going to try to move things around, put some different players in different positions.
Let's see how Fraser does against their back four.
Let's see how they do. Let's see how they cope with it.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job.
So Leeds with no changes, presumably. It don't look like it.
Let's wait and see. Well, we know that predictable. So Rutter's there in the tunnel. He's on straight away. So he won't have changed anything. So by all accounts, Conor, he's happy with that first half because he's not changed anything.
Yeah.
He must be happy with that first half.
Yeah, Amy said West Brom 1-0.
West Brom are winning. So that would be Norwich then, wouldn't it? For us.
God, it would be. Yeah.
It would be, which I would prefer.
I would prefer. I wouldn't prefer anyone right now, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't want anyone right now.
Yeah.
So
what he's done there is he's brought Manning off, hasn't he? He's in danger of getting a second yellow. He's brought him off and brought Fraser on. You can see from their coach, look, he's full of beans, full of confidence. He's really happy with the way things are going. You can see with his body language.
Yeah.
Right, so come on then, Leeds. Final 45 minutes of this domestic season. Let's see a performance. The crowd deserves it. We all deserve it.
Yeah. Do you want to shove that light on, Dad?
No.
QPR are 2-0 up again. I don't know. Someone just put it in the chat. Yeah, Callum said Fark is clearly happy with the first half.
It must be. You can see from all the gaps at Ellen Road that the fans are not really engaged, are they?
No. Well, in all fairness, it's probably like from a fan perspective and from a just general perspective. What's it, Klaus?
Yeah.
From a fan perspective as well, that's literally the worst half, isn't it? Ipswich winning 1-0 and Leeds losing. It's the worst possible scenario,
I've
isn't
not
it?
seen that Ellen Road this season either. When I've watched them, I've not seen those gaps. So nobody's in any rush to get back to see the start of the second half, it would seem.
It feels man to man, doesn't it? It feels man to man with Leeds here at points.
Yeah.
He's done well there. He's done well. He's done.
Looks as though he's diving into his swimming pool there.
He didn't look like he got tackled.
Got to risk it now, haven't they? Why not? We're not doing anything. You might as well risk it. Awful pass from Ampadu.
I don't know if I'd like to see him risk it, Con. I'd like to see a plan in place for how we get back into this game. It seems like Martin's had a plan in place for the whole of this game from a Southampton perspective, and we haven't. So I'd like to see a proper plan where we're going to rescue this game and win it. So another goal from Ipswich.
Ipswich 2-0. There you go, Paul. Unlucky, mate.
Yeah.
Plaudits to the the Huddersfield goalkeeper there. Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Not that it was ever going to happen, but that's how you do it, everyone. That's how you get automatic promotion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fair play to him. Still a bit of pressure on them today. Still a bit of pressure if Leeds were to win.
Absolutely. And look how relaxed they are. The sun's out as well down there.
Sun's out. Yep, it's miserable up here.
We're having a bit of sunshine, Connor.
What are you on about? There's
We're
sun out
having a
there.
bit of sunshine here.
Oh, we're adding it. Right. Armstrong. Still got it. I don't know. Ampadu's not won that. Aribo.
Yeah,
just
just
very Premier League. What do you mean? They're running that hard for the last sort of 4 or 5 games? You mean
It ju-
compared to last season?
I think it just feels like with how in control we were and how like dominant we were, and suddenly it's all at sea.
Yeah.
It's the defense has gone through the pan.
It does
The
feel like
the
that.
midfield is non-existent. It
Yeah.
just feels at this moment, and we always said in the Prem, didn't we, that it feels so much harder for us to score than the opposition.
Yeah.
It just
And
feels
it
like
feels
all
a bit
the
like that again, doesn't it?
yeah, it feels all the hallmarks of that really.
Yeah. And it feels unfortunate that there's a certain amount of desperation.
It feels desperate, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
does feel desperate.
Yeah.
It's good to seeing that every 2 minutes. Lads, the game's over. Stop showing us the promotion table. I think Sky really wanted a big event today, and it's like it's
not happened.
it's not happened. Like it's not happened. So they keep trying to wind everyone up. Where's Somerville going?
Yeah.
He's doing it to prove a point, and it like see how he could have made that pass like 2-3 passes ago.
But what from a Southampton perspective, did you see the way the guy stuck to Somerville?
Why
Didn't give up, did he?
Did you see that?
Miles offside again?
No, but no. My question there is, if you've got
Miles offside.
if you Sam Byram and you've got a brain and you can see he's offside, right? If you can see Rutter's offside, why play it?
Play the ball? Yeah.
Why play the ball?
I know. It's like a bunch of 10-year-olds.
But he's an easy footballer, Byram. He does the basics. He like the basics. Okay. And Purdue. And I'll be honest, everybody, this has been a really poor start to the second half. We've not shown anything.
There's nothing there. There's no energy in the play.
No.
It's like we're 2 or 3-1 up here.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it is. I'll move over a bit, Dad, and you can come over if you want. There you go. Just see you in the picture a bit. Yeah, that's better. Perot.
Give a bit of space. Play it out wide. No, I mean the ball would have been outside to the right there, Conor. So where are we? 50th minute. It seems like we need a change already, doesn't it?
Yeah, he needs it, but he needed change at half time, but he just doesn't do it. He just doesn't see any value in changing the side up. So change it up, give him a bit of fresh impetus, even if it's bringing Archie on. Just do something, Anthony, Joseph, but he'll come out afterwards, start blaming injuries and start blaming the fact that Bamford, Roberts and everybody else isn't available, when really you've got enough artillery on the bench to change this team, to change, the outcome for me here. But he doesn't do it. So we'll wait. And what have we got? We've got another 15 minutes till we'll see his first sub. So we'll wait and see. And it'll the pattern
Best
of play.
case scenario, Conor.
Best case scenario.
65 minutes. He's made his change. He's more than happy with that. Look very comfortable, don't they, Jack? Southampton.
Well, did you not feel like the first half was a little bit basketball game, wasn't it? It was basketball game. But now it feels like they've come out and they're relaxed, he's told them to calm down a little bit though, hasn't he?
Go out, play your game. He's brought on a new... They just seem really, really comfortable. It's like they're the home team here. And we're not offering... Look at this now. They've got the ball. There's hardly any challenges going in. Okay, that's a bad ball from a Southampton player there. But look at that. The way we're giving them the space to do what they want with the ball.
I'd love to see better spatial awareness and communication. Do you know what I mean? Just the basics.
I don't understand his game plan, Farkas. I don't understand why he's not bollocking them and saying, come on, why we're not pressing these here? Why we're not making any challenges in the middle of the pitch?
Release it.
Now again, look at that. Okay, it's a foul, but as soon as that was played to a Leeds player in the middle of the pitch, there's a Southampton player challenging him straight away. He's got no time on the ball. Look at it the other way around. They've got as much time as they need.
Yeah. It's almost like we need a sense of urgency and we're missing it, but and they don't have to have that.
No.
We've stepped off the gas a bit again for some reason.
Again, look at this, how hard Leeds are having to work in the middle of the pitch now because of the Southampton press.
Look at Perot, though. Look at Perot on the ball.
Yeah. But he's getting challenged. Smallbone comes straight in. He's showing himself.
Byram, get out of his way. Just offers a shit over. Like, get him off, man. Get Sam Byram off this pitch. He's so average. Average Joe. He offers nothing. Nonto tries to take the guy on. Byram just gets in his way on the overlap and then gives away a foul.
Who'd you bring on?
Archie Gray. Why not? Why not? Sam, you're average, mate. Sorry for the lack of commentary, guys. Leeds are just literally doing nothing. Grove again. Won't turn out. Look.
Yeah.
Watch him. Will not turn out.
Unfortunately, they're not really giving us anything to be excited about, are the Leeds at the moment?
Yeah, and Freddie says,
pedestrian.
Andy Hinchcliffe, 45 pints deep, loving it. Is he Sheffield Wednesday, Hinchcliffe?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we said, didn't he? He went, if they had the whole season, they'd be in the top 6.
Yeah,
It's like, what?
Such a knob, isn't he?
It's like, what do you expect with Hinchcliffe?
Outstanding. Him and Don Goodman. Don.
Done.
There's only one Don around these parts.
Oh, Leeds. Reasonably well. What have we done?
We've offered absolutely nothing.
Leeds have started this reasonable. That is just such bad analysis, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, Southampton manager's going to be laughing at that. Look at them; they're completely untroubled. This is actually the ideal game for Southampton from their perspective, isn't it? If you're thinking about a potential final with Leeds. Look at that. See? Challenge.
It's a challenge.
Going through the middle, Jack. Going through the middle. Challenge comes in, breaks up the play.
Yeah.
We don't do that the other way around.
It's a simple game plan, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
Daniel, once again. So we've had 10 minutes and nothing's changed.
Happened. Nothing's happened.
Nothing's happened, Daniel.
Has there been a threat on the Southampton goal yet in these 10 minutes?
Oh, my
Straight
God.
through the
Look
middle
at
here
this
again, look.
state of it.
Still no challenge and a better ball. They're in there, aren't they? From nothing. I hate to think if we were playing them in the final on that big Wembley pitch.
Oh,
Conor.
I was thinking that the Wembley pitch, which is massive, they'd absolutely decimate us in this. But after this performance, I mean, look, this is a centre back who's done this 3 times now. I mean, he's offside, but the ref didn't call it. And in all fairness, if Armstrong had continued at that stride length, I think he'd have probably got it. Yeah, if he actually wanted it. But Leeds, there is no. I don't know
Nothing
what.
here is unfortunate.
It's awful. This.
I mean, looking at this, if you didn't realise what was at risk and what's coming up and the potential we've got still getting into the Premier League, you'd think most of this Leeds team are already on the beach. You know, their job's done. The season's over. Time to look forward to a holiday. I mean, it's how quiet Ellen Road is.
This is bad, everyone. It's really bad. This
So quiet Ellen Road.
really bad. Look at this, a piece of piss. Make changes, you stupid. What's he not? Is he doing this to prove a point?
No challenges again. No challenges.
Is Farker almost doing this to prove a point? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that's. I've not thought of it from that point of view. You know, he's got all the 49ers there from the director's box today. Maybe he's saying, "Look, I need more of this type of players to get us up next year." Who knows? I mean, what we're seeing at the moment is dreadful. Yeah, just trying to make something out of nothing there, aren't we? I mean, it was bothered. Way!
Oh, crikey.
Look at that.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah, that's Millier for you.
All the time in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good finish.
Great finish.
Quality finish, that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's men against boys. This. I mean, really.
They're absolutely outplaying us every. Do you know what they're doing? They're baiting us, aren't they?
Yeah.
Every single pass when they have the ball will go, and then there's a little hole in behind, and they'll just bop it round into that hole, and then they'll run into that hole. There's more energy, there's more endeavour, and this guy Ross Stewart, do you remember they bought him at the start of the season? He's not been fit all season.
Yeah.
But like, you know, they are just such a better footballing team, and we. But Farke's not. I mean, what are we combating this with?
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's
changed. You sent the same 11 players out. The same 11 players haven't had an impact on the game. Nothing's changed now. We're approaching the 60th minute. You know, as a coach, he needs to change things. Oh, last, there's a bit of activity on the bench.
Well done. Then at last, Daniel, we could all see this happening at half time.
Start the second half with it. Why wait? Well, I honestly don't understand the mentality of it, because the energy, and Joseph's coming on as well, the energy just has not changed at all from the start of the second half. We've wasted 15 minutes.
3 changes, Anthony as well. It's quite nice.
It's not just the fact that, you know, what frustrates me is it's not just the fact that we're losing the game, Conor. It's the fact that the performance isn't there.
No, it's really bad.
If we were losing the game and the performance was there, I could take that. But there's just nothing there at all.
You're just lying down outside. Oh, Pablo, that was delicate. Yeah. Leon's off. Says total joke. Farke or Loon, I'm out of here. A few people going.
Are they? They've had enough.
Yeah.
What you mean from Ellen Road?
Well, just this.
Just this to watch along. Yeah, I've had enough.
Probably us, isn't it?
It's hard going, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry if we're putting you off, lads. It's difficult to really pick positives out of it, Conor. I'm trying my very best.
No. Don't do. We don't do that. We're not just happy clapping for no reason. There's no point in doing it.
I mean, this is something now. At least we've got a chance with these 3 lads coming on. We've got Anthony, Joseph, and Gray coming on now. At least there's a little bit of a different mix with Anthony and Joseph now. Three young lads. You know, there's a chance here. If they can make an effect on this game now with the remaining time that we've got, that's something moving forwards.
Yeah.
So we'll try and remain positive. What I'm interested in now is I don't want to lose, but I really want to see a turnaround in the remaining time of this last half an hour. And at last they decided to take Rutter off. But I really want to see a turnaround in the performance. Give us something to be shouted about. Give us something which makes us feel hopeful that we've got a chance of getting through the next 2 games. I'm not sure whether that's the right move, taking him off, taking Kamara off. Maybe it is.
I'm bringing Nonto off. Why Somerville not come off?
He needs a full game.
That's a mistake.
I don't understand it.
I don't know.
So the criticism for these subs are I'd about Anthony off for Somerville. Somerville's been completely anonymous and awful in this game and might need a little bit of a rest. The Rutter one I agree with, but I agree with you. I think Kamara's been all right.
Well, Nonto's been out. For me, he's been our best player.
Nonto, yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Birmingham beating Norwich. Tell you what, it's kicking off down there now. Huddersfield are down, which is good. Dog botherers.
I'd love to see Birmingham down. What a crap club they are.
Yeah, could be some Brummies in the chat.
Walker Peters. Suleiman has come on. He was good in the last game against us.
Right. So we saw a bit of pressing from Anthony. Did you see that?
Yeah. It's really flat, isn't it?
Oh, it's
really flat.
It's very, very flat. Yeah.
It's dull to watch. It's not exciting football, is it?
I think the worrisome thing is Southampton don't look worried on the ball. They're just pedestrian in passing it. You know what I mean? I know that can catch you out and stuff like that, but they're very much like, oh no, if I put that ball in there, my player's going to get ahead of that Leeds player. They're very much like, whereas Leeds maybe look a little bit tenser on the ball. I feel.
So would you say out of the 4 that are going to be in the playoffs as it stands at the moment, would you see Southampton as being the favourites to go up?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But how many times?
Another offside. It's like watching children play, isn't it?
Nope. There goes the mic.
What's your coffee? Got this hold the mic, you grab your coffee.
No, it's all right. That's all right.
Just watching.
Well, everyone, it's really pedestrian at the minute.
Yeah.
We've got Gabe doing an instant live reaction after this, and then we're going to do our own live reaction as well in about half an hour after full time. So make sure you're tuning in for that one. Give us a like on the video as well.
It's a difficult watch. It really is.
It's a difficult watch,
very
isn't it?
difficult watch. This.
Yeah.
It's hard trying to pick something out of this. And really, it does feel like the last match of the season, doesn't it? I could fully understand this performance if we had nothing on the line. And you might well say, well, we are in the playoffs now, but really, for me, it's all about the performance. The performance just hasn't been there today. Just not been there. It's so disappointing.
Yeah, Andrew Patreon's just said that he got up at 4 a.m. for this.
4 a.m.
Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
No, it's not half. I think he means the Leeds game.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, you're wrong.
Yeah.
God, this is shite.
It's bad, isn't it? It's bad. Yeah. It's funny when you compare this to the first game of the season against Cardiff. There's probably more going on, wasn't there, in the second half of that game? I think, did we go in 2-0 down, I think, that first game of the season? You know, at least we produced something to get back into it, 2 each, but there's absolutely nothing here. Nothing at all. We're actually only a goal away, aren't we? A goal away from getting back into the game, but it seems like, I don't know, very, very hopeful at this stage. And unfortunately, the crowd are not going to pull Leeds out of this. It needs to be the other way around, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Needs to be the team producing something for the crowd here. Yeah, another copy, Conor.
And Schmodics have just scored. Byram. No. I think that's the first time Leeds have got in the box. I'll tell you what, they just look like better footballers, don't they, Southampton at the minute? They just look like much better footballers.
I mean, they're completely comfortable. I mean, look at this now. We're up against it. There's, 6, 7 Southampton players there behind our ball. They look compact. They look confident. They don't look worried.
Look at what Byram's offering there.
Yeah.
Real top class right back play there, Sam. Then he goes back. Easy. What a right back he is to defend against when he's coming forward. Go on, Sam. You got time. Deliver. What a ball that is. What a ball. Offers just nothing from that right-hand side. Go forward, Archie. You're in a position where Somerville's in front of you.
And you turn it with the outside of his right foot to go forwards.
Oh, man.
The inside of his right foot going backwards. Well, that just sums up the confidence in the team.
It sums us up. It's side to side to side to side to side. Side, side, side. I mean, look at Perot. This is what I'm trying to say. And I know Joseph's come on, is occupying that front spot, really. But he's more of a central attacking midfielder, Perot.
He seems to be more comfortable in that area. I mean, how did Swansea get 42 goals out of him in 2 seasons?
Why would Leeds buy him, though? If he can't fit into a system, what's the point? I don't understand it.
That just shows, seeing him walking off now, that just shows, look at him, completely relaxed, you know, no rush. To me, that's the psychology of the Southampton team at the moment. They're just really in that comfort zone. They're under no threat from Leeds whatsoever. Look at them, they're chilled out. They know things are going their way. It's looking good for them for the playoffs.
Leicester beat this lot by 5. Only like a week and a bit ago.
Yeah. And Stoke beat them last week, Conor.
Oh, good.
Didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, Stoke beat him, Cardiff beat him. And this is a team who've lost 3 on the bounce. We are just the token, aren't we? Do you remember earlier on in the season when he was about to get the sack and they played us?
Yeah, I do.
It's about to get the sack, they played us and they beat us comfortably, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
We are a token for teams. Blackburn, it's got pumped by Bristol City, play Leeds and they'll get a win. Sunderland, I think they lost about 3 or 4 on the bounce, play Leeds, they get a draw. It's unbelievable what a token we are for teams.
Yeah. Everybody loves to beat Leeds.
Don't cut inside every time. Oh, Sam. Fucking hell, man.
Look at him.
Because you can't defend Sam. You cannot defend. He's all over him because he's not good enough. Joe's not far off. It does almost feel cringy. I know it's 2-1, but it is almost like cringy that this is the game before the playoffs. And we had a good reaction the first 10 minutes, but to say this has been a reaction from QPR, it's been awful, hasn't it? It's not been good enough.
Absolutely fair point. I mean, it's dreadful, really. It's a dreadful
Inside.
performance after such a humiliating defeat against QPR.
Yeah, you sort of get the first like 10 to 15 minutes where the intensity is raised a little bit when you're the better side. But as an overall performance, to say we've just been absolutely slapped.
Remember what happened in that 10 minutes? They scored.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's what I mean. You're scraping at the barrel, aren't you, really?
We show a little bit of effort and they still score.
Yeah.
In the first 10 minutes. I mean, that's happened 4 games on the bounce, I'm sure of it.
We just don't look good enough, do we?
No. There's no chance.
Look at him. See, you've got an opportunity there, Sam Byram, to deliver the ball, and he just stops and waits for Anthony to do something. He waits for someone better to do something than him.
Why are we playing it around here? Now look, back, forwards, back. No, actually, it's not going forwards. Nothing's happening here. They're just playing. They're going backwards. They're actually going backwards.
Fucking hell, this is all.
I honestly don't know what they're doing training. I mean, the 9-game winning streak got us to this point, didn't it? You know, it got us within striking distance of automatic promotion. You know, if we'd have got, let's say, 3 or 4 wins in that 9, we'd have been well off the pace. We probably would have even been in a playoff position, and maybe that's what we deserve, because this team certainly doesn't seem like a top 6 team. That was handball. It was, mate.
That's his handball. You can complain for.
It hit your hand, you know it did. I can see what he's saying. He's saying ball to hand. That's what he's saying. Am I seeing something? I mean, that looked like a Stonewall corner. Let's have a look at this. I mean, that has to be a corner. He's been booked there because he's been insolent. See, he clapped at him, gave him an ironic clap and a laugh, so he's booked him. Thumbs up now. I can understand that from Firpo, can't you? You just feel like laughing in the ref's face for that. Look at that second half. Daniel, this has been a shocker, mate.
Another shocker from Parker.
The team's been able to produce 1 shot so far in the second half when we're losing the game going into the playoffs.
They're so comfortable, though, aren't they?
An absolute shocker.
They're so comfortable in attack and defence. Yeah. It's like an FA Cup game for me. This. I mean, the score doesn't reflect it. Yeah. But they are in so much control.
Yeah. Do you know what? I really take my hat off to the fans who are still sticking in down there at Ellen Road. You feel if they get another goal, is everybody just going to leave?
Nearly found out then.
Yeah. Do they deserve it? You know, you'll get the happy clappers again saying, yeah, they deserve a round of applause because we've got to 90 points. I suppose they do.
Joe said, "Has Farker lost the team, Conor and family?" Well, maybe, but I mean, Joe, something certainly happened, mate. I'm definitely. I mean, he might have got 90 points, but I also look at the team that he's got. I'll be honest. I look at the team that he's got.
and the front line that he's got, and individual moments. I think we've been Vibes FC for a lot of it, to be honest. I think, you know, when you've had Somerville and Rutter doing what they've done at large portions of the season, I think there's still been criticism system-wise.
Yeah.
When, you know, when
We
it
don't
comes
seem to have a system.
when it comes to set pieces, lateral, slow play, which has been Leeds all season, and then just rely on Somerville magic. You know, okay, didn't start well, but the underutilization of Anthony, I think, has been criminal. And Joseph. I think his timings of substitutions is woeful. But yeah, he's got us to 90 points. But I keep saying this, if we absolutely bomb out of the playoffs, which it's looking like we will at the minute, I'm telling you, coming up against it, the standards
so
are shit.
comfortable, isn't it?
The standards are absolutely awful. I mean, we come up against this sort in the final, we're getting bopped off the Wembley pitch.
Yeah.
Look at the midfield again.
Yeah, just running straight through the midfield. No challenges going in there. Did you see a challenge? There wasn't one challenge there. It was just a badly placed ball.
And we're not even,
that's why it broke up.
But also we're not even pressing high. So you're actually now looking at a point where Gruev's being like largely that midfielder who is just there, and he's getting, I mean, he's nowhere near any time they come through the side. Who's giving him a bollocking as well? Who's talking and saying
that's a good point.
Saying we need to close them down.
There's nothing on the pitch. There's no vocalizers on the pitch at all. I mean, look at those two. They're showing a shot of Dan James and Bamford. They look half asleep. But why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they?
It's thoroughly Leeds are falling apart again, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. It's very difficult to pull positives out of this. I mean, the only positive you can pull out of it is that we're in the playoffs, at least for the next 2 games. Who's in 5th and 6th then at the moment? Are West Brom above Norwich?
I think it's West Brom with 5th.
Are they still
They're
playing
2-0
Norwich?
They're 2-0 up, aren't they?
Norwich
Conor Roberts.
still losing, I think.
Right.
So we'll be.
So that's going to be weird. Farker, isn't it? Coming up against Norwich.
Yeah, but it's
playoffs.
Written in it. It's absolutely written. We know what's happening.
It really is written. It really is written, Conor, and it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Lee said, appreciate the content, mate, especially after watching this dross the last few weeks. Really worrying at the moment. Cheers, Lee.
It is, mate. It is worrying.
I
You know,
think
and we're only being realists here. You know, we're not being negative. You know, we're just calling it as we see it. And unfortunately, we're not seeing a great deal at the moment. That gives us confidence for the next couple of games.
Got inside, overhit.
That's what's Barham going to do with it now.
Oh, you just watch him do basics. Watch him. See, he's missed the safety. He's got not.
You see, that's it.
Get him off.
You get Conor Roberts there, and he's going to take him off
Yeah.
now, isn't he?
Yeah. Do you see what I mean by individual brilliance, though? He's been completely relied on that, in my opinion, for a lot of the season.
That's all we've got, Somerville. We've got Somerville and Nonso. He's taken Nonso off.
No, not Byram and Purdue. Not Byram. Get Byram off. I don't want to see Byram anywhere near the playoffs. Oh, Somerville. Oh, dearie me, Somerville.
Right.
Fucking hell.
So it's a foul, but at least he challenged him. At least we had a challenge in midfield there from Gray.
Freddie says playing like we're hungover, sideways back, so passive. I agree with you, but it's been like that all season, hasn't it? It's been like that.
Yeah,
I mean, we got to 90 points, but we've always criticised the style of play, haven't we? And the system, we've always said that.
Yeah.
Thank God he's off. Awful, awful, awful game. Sam Byram. If Roberts is available and Archie can play right back, do not let Sam Byram anywhere near. I'm sick of his build-up play. I'm sick of his average defending. Keep him away.
Yeah, we're getting more entertainment from the family dog at the moment.
The family dog. The family dog who is called Pablo, by the way, for all of you original viewers who remember Pablo being brought to the family.
Yeah, he's better on the ball than most of these players, that's for sure. He's showing more interest.
Conor, what are you doing for the playoffs? Get your kit out. Sign Daniel Farker. I don't know, mate. We're probably doing watch-alongs, I'd suggest. We're probably doing watch-alongs, which would be nice. But guys, make sure you're liking the videos as well. Make sure you're subscribing for all the playoff content. We'll be back after this Gabe's going to be doing an instant match reaction. Then we'll be back doing a match reaction after that as well, like a final season Southampton shittery watch along. Joseph, we're so narrow, aren't we? We're so narrow. We've got to do no bad touch. Shoot someone. Shoot! Oh, oh instead of
we went for the pass instead.
oh my God,
That leads up.
that's
If
some
that had been
stuff.
Ipswich in that position, what do you think Leif Davis would have done in that
Fucking
position,
hell.
Conor? What would he have done?
Just shoot. Damar said it. Just
shoot.
why would they not
Just
shoot? Oh, only opportunity we've had this entire half, and we overplay it again. Frigging hell. Pass, 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 pass. Move for him. Who wants this game? Who wants that? You know, who wants to score a goal? Take the game by the scruff of the frigging neck. You heard him. I bet Leeds fans are screaming shoot every time. They're screaming shoot, Leeds fans. See, Leeds fans are getting frustrated. Leeds fans are getting frustrated.
So has there been one shot on goal so far?
Fucking hell, man. Mind my language. It's a foul. You can't go in two-footed, Gruev, you absolute donkey.
Yeah,
you can't do it.
Leeds
Leeds are 2-0 up on the scorecard.
Hey! What's going on there? Back the other way.
Oh.
Somebody giving us false hope there.
It is a yellow. It's a yellow. He won the ball, but you
Has he
can't.
given him a yellow?
Yeah, it is a yellow card. You can't go in like that.
Do you know what it is? It'd be more of his sarcastic laughter afterwards. He doesn't like it, this ref.
Gussie Fink Knottle says, total collapse. Can Farker turn it around for the playoffs? If we don't think so, then do we bold and look for someone else to come in for the playoffs? Mate, I can tell you for a fact they're not getting rid of him. They all like him. They all like him. Apparently, obviously, I met the 49ers guy. He reflects the. I was about to call him Damar. Damar's a subscriber. Parag, and they all like him. They all like him. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is not good, is it? This is
No,
not
I
good.
think the only way I can see Farker not being at the club is if we get to November and we're on a disastrous run and we're like 16th or 17th in the championship.
Yeah,
that's when I can see his position being under threat. But he's going to start next season.
Yeah,
there's
he
no
will.
doubt about
it
it.
will. But the thing is, we all know right now. I think this has been big evidence as well by how in control they have been in this game. Like from my perspective, it's my opinion. We're not going to win the playoffs. No way.
No.
So that's how mad is that?
And again, it's not been negative. It's just been based on what we're seeing right now. And here we are at home. We've lost once at home all season, and here we are absolutely going to lose based on the performance that we can see on the pitch right now. And nothing's changed over the last 6 or 7 games. It's been this level of performance. So that's why I've got no confidence for the next 2 games coming up, because we're not showing it. I don't understand it. I really don't understand what Farker's doing as a coach. He's not changing it. It's dreadful. Dreadful. I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed.
Yeah, I'm annoyed.
I'm annoyed. There's an opportunity. We've got the 2nd or 3rd best squad in this league. We should be competing with Southampton. We're offering nothing here. They're so comfortable. All we're doing is running around the pitch, picking up bookings. I mean, it's an insult really to Joe Gelhardt, isn't it? I mean, this is just a final throw of the dice. It just really sums Farker up from a coach's point of view. This it's sad. It's sad to see. Really, I'm at a loss. I really am. I'm sorry. I was that much in despair there. Who's he taken off?
He's doing the helmet.
He's
Gruev.
Yeah.
And these will be considered changes coming on from Southampton, all part of the plan now.
Keith, I hope you're taking the mic, mate. I hope you're taking the mic. Joffrey's got his chance.
Yeah, he's got 8 minutes.
He's got 8 minutes, Keith. I hope that's sarcasm, and it could be sarcasm, but if you're giving Joe Gelhardt 8 minutes, when, if we've been honest, aside from the goal, we've had Joel Perot, who's been peronymous again.
They know it's one look. Look at the players who they're taking off.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's hard to pick Pick positives out of this one, Conor, isn't it?
They've just been in complete control. They've set traps, bait for us, and we fell into every single one. They are completely comfortable under a Leeds press or half press, whatever it is. They're completely comfortable just bopping it around. I mean, they're a good team. They are a good team. You can see this here. But they've stepped up massively for this game. You know, they look right up for it. They're leading marksman's back in for this playoff run in terms of Ross Stewart. Who they bought from Sunderland. I mean, you've got a manager at Leeds who just does not make changes. I also think you've got to look at the players as well. But my big problem with Daniel Farke at this moment in time is the players can be changed. He's not got Tom, Dick and Harry on the bench.
But you know what, Conor? He's got so much more of a better squad than Bielsa had to play with. And I know it's the Bielsa word again, but it hasn't he? Look at the squad compared to what Bielsa picked up and what he did with it. If Bielsa were here now, and I'm not suggesting that he should be, but if he was here now with this bunch of players, I think we'd be up.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we stormed the league with Bielsa, 100%. I'm with you, though. I just don't get the plan. Somerville or bust, isn't it?
It really is. Everything centres on that lad there, Somerville, and he'll be gone in the summer, Conor.
Yeah.
And then it's all start again. You know, he's going to have to think of a plan then.
Yeah, to say as well, once again, I mean, what is Ampadu? I mean, to be clear, we still had a chance of going up today. Yeah. And this is the performance they're putting in. Yeah. So this is we still had an opportunity to go up and right the wrong of last week, and this is what they've put in.
Yeah, this is what's served up. Yeah.
The thing is, like, regardless of what Ipswich are doing, these players won't know what's going on in that other game.
No.
So, do you know what I mean?
No.
I mean, as unlikely as it is.
Probably could tell by the crowd, couldn't they?
Well, maybe,
but you're absolutely right, Jack. But from a professional point of view as well, you know, they need to look at themselves, the players. I mean, look at that ball in there.
There's nothing though.
To look at themselves as players. You know, they're professionals. They've been paid well.
Yeah.
You know, with the exception of 2 or 3 players, there's been nothing there whatsoever. I mean, to be honest, I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, who's interested in this game? It looks so purple is Somerville. I can't see anybody else who is.
Yeah, that's a good point. That it's a bit of drive, a bit of desire, a bit of hunger. There's nothing.
Those two are showing something. The rest of them are not. I mean, look at the crowd.
Crowd's flat, but the crowd reflect the performance.
Yeah. There's nothing there to excite them.
Paying 40 quid a ticket, and you're literally seeing right now, you are seeing them completely implode. You're seeing Leeds implode.
Every single one of them now are going to be seriously worried about getting up through the playoffs. Every single one of them, they know it. And he's smashing his fist into the palm of his hand, asking for more. It's just not there. To be honest with you, Conor, I just can't wait for this to finish. It's dreadful.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's absolutely awful. About 3.5 minutes and counting. All I can hope is there's no added time.
Yeah, just end the game.
Like a minute or two, and that's it. They've had enough to go and look. It's been a hard watch, a really hard watch.
What a shame.
Yeah, what a shame, yeah. Season's petered out like this.
Completely capitulated, haven't they?
Yeah. I mean, how many the last 10 games of the season, how many defeats have we had? This will be the 10th defeat. Bizarrely enough, Conor, I think we had 10 defeats when we went up, when we actually won the league as champions. We had 10 defeats in the season.
Oh, wow. Through the middle. Look, we're just getting bopped off.
Did you see that?
Can you see how we're getting? See how Ampadu gets dragged into the middle and they just bop it off simply. So then you've got a hole in the central defence and you get small bones streaming. It's not difficult. Look at Ampadu. So he's miles out of defence there.
Look at small bone there. I mean, it's just a jog, isn't it? It's a light jog forwards, causing problems.
It is mad though, isn't it? Because there's no way they're going to win the playoffs. The 49ers must know this. There's obviously a percentage chance, but
with this going into playoffs, the QPR game, the post-international complete Leeds are falling apart again, meltdown. They're not going to win it. So it is interesting. They're not going to bring a gaffer in right now, obviously, but to go into the playoffs after finishing third on 90 points and to have no hope, to have absolutely no hope with what this is
feels
showing.
like that's the way it is.
It just,
It really does. I mean, look at Russell Martin. They're completely at ease.
3 losses on the bounce, by the way, before coming into this game.
Comes into this, and this has been a win as a canter.
At a canter, it's been easy, and that's now over two games when Southampton have been out of form.
Yeah,
that they've beaten us here 5-2 overall with 2 legs.
They've been a complete ease. Oh,
He scored. But the thing is with Melier is
he didn't even move for that. He didn't even move for it.
Look at Melier.
Oh,
I mean, he just.
I mean, there was 2 yards between Melier and the post there.
Someone's just put there. They're in second gear. They are, aren't they? Southampton are just. I mean, they're just pedestrian here, but they're sticking to a game plan. I mean, Leeds can't get forward.
Does he mean Southampton in second gear?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. Yeah.
That's not a compliment, though, is it?
No.
Do you know what? I kind of hope we are in first or second gear, because if there's a fourth gear performance, we absolutely don't have a chance. I mean, I'm trying to think, I mean, the Southampton game, the QPR game was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Without a doubt, the worst performance.
This is horrendous on a different scale.
It's horrendous on a different scale. I did not expect this today.
I didn't. I thought it'd be a 1-1 battle, but Leeds would be up for it, and we'd see a little bit more from certain players. But you'll actually get people coming on and bashing Joseph for this now, and bashing Gelhardt as if they've even had the ball, as if we've even done anything in that half of the pitch, which we haven't. Somerville wins a free kick.
So could we get a really fortunate equaliser here? And I don't know where they've got 5 minutes from, but could we get a really fortunate equaliser, do you think?
Well, probably.
Well, it'd be nice, wouldn't
Could it be? It would be nice, yeah, to avoid another defeat. That would be good. I mean, psychologically, that will help.
But it doesn't tell the story of the game.
No, it doesn't.
Unfortunately, it really doesn't.
It doesn't. And if you're being perfectly honest with yourself, we're all Leeds fans, but we don't deserve it.
No, we don't.
I mean, I wonder what the reaction will be from the fans if we do score here. I bet it's a half out. Nobody's going to be bouncing up and down and tearing down the crossbar, are they? It's going to be, yeah. I'd give this to Joseph.
Gelhardt. Let him have a crack. Just get it on target. We don't need Andy Hinchcliffe's analysis. It's like, just get it on target.
Yeah.
It's a big goal to aim at, isn't it? Shut up, Hinchcliffe, man.
Unfortunately, we've got to listen to that more next season, haven't we?
I know. But guys, we'll be back in about half an hour's time. Gabe's going to be doing an instant match reaction as well, so stick around for that.
Yeah.
But we'll be back live as well, us lot, in about half an hour's time if you want to come back for that. It's going to hit the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, all straight over.
Okay, can't see the free kick.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely fantastic, Ipswich.
Yeah, very good.
Haven't they?
Quality.
Deserve it. Straight back down next year, but they thoroughly deserve it this year.
Yeah.
Tractor boys.
When was the last time they were in top division?
Like 15 years ago, innit? Maybe more, yeah.
And we've got a corner. Just
Feels like it's like watching my five-a-side team at the minute. It's like in slow motion. They look
like a pre-season match, isn't it?
Fuck off with your corners, you shit corners. Get it into next season with your crap corners. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing for professional footballers to get so many corners wrong this season. Amy says, got up at 4:30 a.m. to watch this crap. Feeling sick as a dog. Absolutely gutted. Michelle's from Canada. Off back to bed. Have a beer on me and your old man. Thanks again, Michelle.
Yeah, all the best, Michelle.
Anthony.
That was on ball, but I think it was ball to hand, wasn't it?
Wonder where Somerville's going to go.
Yeah.
Oh, shocking. That looked like a foul.
Yeah, cards and suspensions are important, aren't they? Yeah.
Red card.
No, it's not a red card. He did say a red card, but it's Hinchcliffe being sensationalist, isn't it?
We don't really need to listen to Hinchcliffe, do we?
It's a foul, that, isn't it? It's a foul, that. All day. That is as well from Perot. At least they're showing something, though. Southampton players, at least to show something. We get a player down, and it's fine. Somerville gets cracked, and nothing happens.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Been bad, hasn't it? Really, really bad. Let's bring it to a close, ref. We've had enough. Painful watching. Absolutely awful.
He's got a card in.
Well, it's not been a dirty game, but there must have been like, what, five yellow cards for Leeds players this game?
Yeah, maybe.
Some said it'd be a result if Perot got sent off.
He still looks half asleep, doesn't he? Oh, it's like being at school. Come over here. Come over here. Come on.
Stand and face the
Yeah,
wall.
come over here. Yeah, chat with you two. Bad boys.
He shouldn't be doing that. I hate that as well. I hate him. I hate him just speaking to him and just being like, "Oh, you're right. You're right."
Yeah,
Just call him.
I am too. We both picked up unnecessary yellow cards. Aren't we stupid? That's not a good shot, is he? He's looking at his mobile there. How much money has he got on this, do you reckon? Can he?
Don't know.
Yeah, put 50 quid on Southampton winning 2-1.
He's got one of those faces. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Irritating face.
Top class this, Dan.
Yeah, cheers, Daniel. Quality performance. But every single Leeds fan will now, especially the happy clappers, they'll just blame the referee. It's the referee's fault we've lost.
Yeah. And you can't criticise any Leeds performance, can you?
No, you're not allowed.
No. We still had a brilliant points total.
Well, that's it. Absolutely
Disaster.
shite.
Rubbish.
Absolutely rubbish. So going into the playoffs, damp squib. Everybody, check out Gabe. Gabe's going to be live in just a second, and we're going to be back here on the sofa chatting Leeds in about half an hour. Sorry for the absolute dumping show, but it's not our fault. Make sure you like before you leave, and we'll see you in a bit. Cheers.